Is this your question time now?
No, I'm responding to your ridiculous statements you made in your opening statement.
Okay, well, let's get on with it.
Oh, now we want to get on with it. So you can say all the things you want, and I point
I
out
did in
the
my
facts.
opening statement,
I
as
point
well
out all
as you
the
had an
facts.
opening statement. You said what you needed to say in your opening statement, and I, as the ranking member, have
Without
used my
objection,
time.
all other
Mr.
opening
Chairman,
statements will be...
I'm not exaggerating when I say that you have called before you two witnesses who pose a direct threat to people who oppose them. It's funny when people have to go through that. Exactly. This is unacceptable. I'm ready for it. I don't know if a lot of other people are, but just as it was unacceptable for Kevin McCarthy to provide 41,000 hours of sensitive security footage to a biased talking head in an effort to rewrite what happened on January 6th. This is a new Republican playbook, apparently. Risk American safety and security to score political points.
The gentlelady's words should be struck. We do not accuse witnesses of threatening others. That is out of line and outside the rules of this committee.
That, and I can have an opinion.
You don't get to determine what's struck down.
Welcome back to Capitol Insights. Today we're diving into a fiery congressional hearing that got way more intense than anyone expected. Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett and Representative Jim Jordan went head-to-head in a heated exchange over government transparency, big tech censorship, and the January 6th footage. It was explosive, and trust me, you don't want to miss this breakdown. Before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. Let's jump right in.
Gentlelady yields back. I would just point out the consent decree was in our report. We offered your staff also the opportunity to review the FTC letters. You have not come over to review those letters. Third, the idea that I believe both of these individuals who are getting ready to testify, I believe they're both Democrats. The idea that two journalists who happen to be Democrats...
Did you not give that offer at 8 o'clock last night?
I'm talking now. Your time was ended.
Neither of us are in time.
I don't think they're here to help us politically. I think they're here to tell us the truth. And oh, by the way, the first FTC letter to Twitter after the first set of Twitter files, the very first question was, who are the journalists you're talking to? And you guys don't care. You don't care.
You don't want the 2011
people to see. You don't want the American people to see what happened, the full video, transparency. You don't want that, and you don't want two journalists who have been named personally by the Biden administration, FTC, in a letter.
The Biden administration.
And you're saying they're here to help us? They're here to tell their story. And frankly, I think they're brave individuals for being willing to come after they've been named in a letter from the Biden FTC.
Is this your question time now?
No, I'm responding to your ridiculous statements you made in your opening statement.
Okay, well, let's get on with it.
Oh, now we want to get on with it. So you can say all the things you want, and I point out the facts.
I did in my opening statement, as well as you had an opening statement. You said what you needed to say in your opening statement, and I, as the ranking member, have used my time.
Without objection, all other opening statements will be included in the record. We will introduce today's witness, Matt Taibbi. He's a journalist and author. He's one of the authors of the Twitter files, previously worked for Rolling Stone, that right-wing publication, Rolling Stone, where so many Republicans work at. He's also written several books about American politics and culture. And of course, as I pointed out, as the Wall Street Journal pointed out yesterday on the front page, was named by the FTC. Michael Schellenberger is also a journalist, author, and one of the authors of the Twitter files. He's also co-founded several nonprofits, including Breakthrough Institute, Environmental Progress.
Jordan says this is about letting Americans see the full picture, whether it's government censorship or January 6th footage. But Plaskett argues that it's just Republicans playing politics with national security, so who's right? And more importantly, who decides what the public gets to see? That's the million-dollar question, and now I want to hear from you. Is Jim Jordan right to push for full transparency, or do you think Plaskett has a point about the risks involved? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love breakdowns like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.